Well, hello. As we wrap up our month of praying, I want you to notice what we have encouraged you to do to focus on praying for others for most of the month. Now, hopefully, we've gotten into a pattern of daily talking to God and, more importantly, listening. In these last 2 days, if you're following our prayer guide, that's the deal. If you're following our prayer guide, I hope you notice these last 2 days. Okay. Uh, and if you look at these last 2 days, I want to encourage you to think about this. The importance of listening has never been greater. August 28th, here's the focus. My circle of influence, home, workplace, family. In other words, I'm praying for the people I'm around each day. But notice the phrase of influence. This means I'm not just around these folks to have a good time or to get a good job done or teach. I'm to be a person who influences them. Now, here's the catch. You are going to influence your circle. The choice you have to make is the kind of influence you will have. I remember in middle school, I hung around these two guys. I'm not going to mention their names. Doubt they're watching this. But anyway, when I was hanging around these two guys, my language would change. I've never been one to use a lot of foul language. My thinking has always been if a person keeps using profane language, then they really just aren't smart enough to know other words to say. But anyway, when I was around these guys, I tended to use some of the words they used. And Paul was right. 1 Corinthians 15:33 says, do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. And this smart guy in Proverbs said this, 13:20 in Proverbs. Whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. Now, Jesus spoke to what our influence should be. Matthew 5:13-16, you've heard this before. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt has lost its taste, how shall its saltiness be restored? It's no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled under people's feet. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. See, Jesus wanted our influence to be positive, to add seasoning, to season those around us, to lift up the Father, to lift up Jesus. And again, that smart guy in Proverbs 27:17, iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another. In other words, our influence should be positive. Our influence should be one that helps the other person be better in whatever way we're trying to do that. So this prayer is all about asking God to do something in us and through us to point others to Jesus. So we need to pause and listen and ask, what about today, God? Who, what, where, when? Let me know what to say, to whom, when to send a text or make a phone call, and be opening to listening, not just in those few minutes each day that we set aside time to go through our list or whatever, but throughout the day to listen and be open to where God's leading and directing us to be a person of influence. And then August 29th, here's what we pray for. My needs, family, health, finances. Again, this is also about listening. We're saying, God, what is the best for my family? What's the best decision do we need to make about our finances? And when we are praying about our health, may I suggest you not be eating a Snicker bars, drinking a 32-ounce Coke, and having a Big Mac in front of you. Now, but seriously, I bet everyone that's watching and listening, you've prayed for the health of everyone around you, yet neglected to pray for yourself. I know I have. But if you aren't taking care of your health, it's going to be hard to take care of your family. I don't think my dad could have done anything more than he was doing to watch his health. He was on blood pressure medicine and just seemed to have one of those widowmaker heart attacks. Never found out exactly, but he was gone quickly. And this was in '84. This was before heart casts and stents were routine. They were just an anomaly back then. And fortunately, at that time, my sister had already gotten married, so it was just me left in the household, basically. I was in college, so it worked out okay. I just ended up getting a loan to get through college. I kept working summers, and then got another part-time job and grad school. And my mom had a pretty good job too, so we ended up being okay. But there are many others out there that aren't as fortunate, and some of you out there watching, listening to this right now would struggle if your spouse could no longer work for whatever reason. So focus prayer for ourselves, for our health as well. So even though our focus for the 29th is my needs, I hope you understand just because we use the words my needs, it actually means I'm praying to be a better servant to my family and to my God. Yes, finances are used to help your family, but those who are blessed financially, those who manage finances well, are also able to give. They use their finances to help others. John Wesley really encouraged the people called Methodists to do three things. He's almost like a prayer for the people called Methodists: to gain all I can, save all I can, and give away all I can. He was really asking the people to do that. So we pray. He basically is telling us, pray that I can make as much as I can, pray that I can save as much as I can, and pray that I can give away all that I can. Again, what's the point? The point is others. Be a servant to others. If your world is all about you, it's all about my needs for the sake of me, then I believe this month of prayer has been wasted. And if you've been following, it's been wasted, because Jesus' example was for us to be a servant first of all. Now yes, I can speak from experience, but also know others that are servants first, and their lives are a lot more rewarding and satisfying than those who are always looking out for number one. So keep praying for yourself, but praying that you will be the woman or man of God that influences and serves others with the love of Jesus. God bless. Don't quit praying. Keep this going, not just 1 or 2 more days of August, but into September, because we need it. And take time to hear God as he is leading and directing and guiding you in the days to come. Thanks. We love you. We hope that this time of focused prayer and prayer guide, the month of August, has encouraged you. Dr. McKay will close out our prayer series on Sunday, and I hope that you will tune in. And then starting September, we'll be in person. And for those of you that feel comfortable, we hope that you will join us in person Wednesday night, September 2nd at 6 o'clock in the sanctuary. And then all 3 services, September 6th as well. We'll have in-person worship, but we will continue online. We will never, ever give up on that. We will continue to try to connect with all those of you who are online. Some are still not comfortable getting out and being around a lot of people. I don't blame you, truthfully. Don't blame you, and stay safe. And when you come in person and worship here shortly, be considerate of others as well, and stay safe. Again, God bless you.